Hello my friends and welcome back to our blind let's play, The Book of Unwritten Tales 2. My name is FlightlessBird, this is your story-based gaming channel, and joining with me, our wonderful, amazing friend of the channel and co-pilot and navigator, THQ.
Hello everyone.
Today, we're gonna dive back in, let's not waste any time. Thank you for being here, Chinook, and let's go do this.
What's this? Dear Wilbur.
Go all Twilight Zone on us.
Hey, a message from the time travel book. Shortly after you traveled back to your time, I left the library. There is a lot out there to discover. Time travel must be possible, even without magic and outside of a magical library. Don't you agree? I want to thank you for everything, book friend, for saving those curmudgeonly old books. Above all, for giving me a topic, nay, even more, a passion. Take this gift as thanks. May it always keep your clever head dry. Wow!
You give us an
What
umbrella?
a stylish hat!
Oh. Paper hat.
The paper hat of the book friend. I hope no books were harmed in the making of it.
That's so dumb. I do like the wizard hat better though. I mean, his wizard hat's cool.
I think you
Old,
take it
but
off.
not rotten. I wonder if they can remember that I saved them.
Yeah, but it may be a pop
They
point
don't
too.
know that they would have rotted without my help. For them, it never happened.
Well, this is just a side quest. There's no requirement to do it.
Really? I did all that for nothing? Oh, okay. I did all that for a lot of fun, so. I just like his wizard hat. I'm a wizard guy. Wait, that was a side quest?
Yep.
I didn't need to do all that?
Still pretty cool though.
Oh yeah, I'm just surprised there's a side quest in a point-and-click adventure game. I mean, most of the time you have to do things for some reason or another.
The books have been through a lot. They deserve some rest.
Yep, you can go through this entire game and never do this.
Well, I'm glad we did it. Absolutely. That was hilarious, going back in time and everything. That was just amazing. The only problem though is I still don't know what to do.
Well, you've got everything you need.
Huh?
You've got everything you need. You figured out how to stop the broom, and you figured out the cobweb.
Oh, right. I forgot. We got the incantation, didn't we?
There has to be a way.
Good point. Back now, broom in the closet, be as thou wert before.
Back now, broom, into the closet. Be thou as thou wert before. Oi, I said into the closet. Well, at least that nightmare is over and the entrance hall is swept. Now I can go see Headmaster Block. It seems to be back to normal. The magical interlude doesn't seem to have left any scars.
Shall we pick it up and put it back?
I don't have anything to talk to him about, so that's good.
Well, we still have the cobwebs, right?
The entrance is swept, the cobbles are gone, and the library is back. I have to show you something here about those cobwebs.
Wilbur, what do you want?
Oh, we had the book.
I just want to say I've completed all
That's
the
right, we had the
tasks.
law book. We don't have to do the
You
cobwebs.
Right.
As was to be expected. There are a few other things. The other floors have yet to be cleared of rubble. And there are holes in the roof. Also, we have a problem with giant spiders in the basement. In addition, take care of the banquet for tomorrow.
Headmaster Block?
Shoo, shoo! I want to call it a day.
But it's impossible for me to finish by tomorrow.
Impossible? Impossible? I thought nothing was impossible for Mr. Gnome.
You and the council leader, you two will never get away with this.
All floors, the roof, the basement, and the food before tomorrow morning.
Yeah, this guy's
We'll come up with a way to get it done.
What do you say to that?
This guy's a taskmaster.
That's unfair.
Yeah.
Nobody could do all these tasks alone. I don't even need to try. I'd best go into town and talk to Remy in the inn. Maybe he'll know what to do.
Okay, so let's head to talk to Remy.
Sup doodaloo, doodaloo.
Oh, I hate it when that happens.
Dum doodaloo. Yes?
That is not correct.
What?
What do you mean?
The tasks could be completed.
Yeah, by any real mage, Professor.
No, most mages do not enjoy physical work at all. They let others do the work.
But I don't have the gold to pay an army of craftsmen.
For centuries, mages have relied on golems for help. They are strong, work without breaks, and need no pay.
Ah, that sounds interesting. But I think I'm going to talk to Remy at the inn first.
Reminds me of the Street Fighter movie. Well, at the end, you hear Zangief and he's just like, "You got paid?" Such a great movie.
Lock the door.
Wait.
Very well, Headmaster Block.
Wait, didn't he already leave? Didn't he just leave?
He did.
And then,
So,
whoosh,
who the heck is
I
that?
shot back up to the flying island on the carpet. But everything was, I don't know, girlified. And then suddenly Critter clobbered me over the head.
Are you sure that's how it all happened?
Yes! Or, no! The part with the transformation was later. But I was knocked out, wasn't I? My memories are fragmentary, blurred. Wait! Everything was blurred! And then I said to myself, why don't you go and visit your old friend the Red Pirate?
Oh, you always my favorite. And it doesn't change a thing. You've got a friend over there. And to bring you here in chains.
So this is the Red Pirate. He's the guy that Nate stole the airship from.
Yes. I'm starting to wonder if this is going to be like Secret of Evermore now. In our RPG, Secret of Evermore, that we play on the channel, it was... I don't want to get spoilerific, but there was twins in the game, and they caused problems. So I'm wondering if that's sort of like this. That little guy didn't catch me.
No bounty hunter can catch me. Zazzy couldn't, and him over there either.
Yeah, and you were nicely tied up when you arrived.
Where's Zaz? I like Zaz.
Well, that was just a momentary lapse of concentration.
I've been after you since you stole the Mary. And that little demon caught you within a couple of days. Good man.
I didn't steal the Mary, and he didn't capture me. I'm not really here.
Yeah, that's pretty things here.
You've got even more pretty things here than before, back then.
My magical artifacts are like my
Children?
treasures. They are very valuable and powerful and dreadful.
Where have all the guards got to? Shouldn't all this here be guarded?
Bah! What about the artifact of divine fate? I don't have that yet, and I want it.
I do know where the artifact of Divine Fate is.
Ivo and the Archmage have hidden the artifact. I don't know where it is.
Yeah, you know. 'Cause if you don't, I could have you thrown off the island straight away.
I'm all right then. I know. I'll tell you if you let me go with 3, 4 chests of gold.
I've got a better idea. I'll let you live. Oh, no. Let's see. I grant you a quick death if you tell me where it is.
If that's your bestest offer, it's time for a quick getaway. I also hit little people with glasses on, with pleasure. All right then, if that's how you want it.
Bam. Whack. Oh, I hit it. Zonk. It's like Batman from 1966. No, 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 Batman. I didn't even realize I was I was controlling this at first. Ah, I missed it.
That. Had enough?
Oh, what fun. You'll last some action round here.
I'll take him outside and stick his head in some cold water. Perhaps he'll start thinking straight again, within the bounds of his capabilities.
That's a good idea. And once we're sober, we can get drunk again.
Do you get anything if you like do all those correctly?
Achievement.
I can manage.
Nah, I can live with that.
Doing? You were only supposed to pretend you were drinking. The Red Pirate was supposed to fall asleep. We'd overpower the guards, grab the lamp, and beat it. That was the plan.
Clever.
Planchman. I needed that. And anyway, haven't you noticed? It's as if the whole island has died out. Not a single soul here. Apart from the Red Pirate. And his screws are getting looser by the day.
And his tasting art leaves something to be desired.
There you are. Come, Critter. We're getting out of here. There's something seriously wrong with this place. To the Mary. Ow.
It's so cool. It's like an Arabian Nights, except you're on a cloud. You know?
Yeah, it's like a floating island.
Yeah, it's so cool. Oh, a critter.
Pull up those bronson.
I will say, I'm not a huge fan of playing as Critter because he doesn't really offer anything to the dialogue because everything is just like, oh, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I like the character and I like him as a sidekick and I like how he interacts with things, but when he's the main star, it kind of loses something. Like, what's the point of clicking on something if, you know, like, part of the fun is looking around and, like, hearing what people think of things.
Right. You can vaguely tell what he's trying to say sometimes.
Yeah, like right here, I guess these are out of reach. But, you know, you don't get that right away. By the way, someone pointed something out in the comment, and I forgot who it was who said this, so please forgive me for not giving you a proper shout out. But someone noticed how in the Critter Chronicles, may have been M128, may have been someone else. But in the Critter Chronicles, you remember how there was like all these allusions to Star Trek, the
Yep.
characters? Someone pointed out that Layla is an obvious reference to Leia.
Right.
And I didn't get that. I don't know why. Because I was seeing all Star Trek characters. I guess I wasn't expecting a Star Wars reference, but it was right there. So, whoever said that, thank you. Appreciate that. With all the statues everywhere, they all look so weird. You know that? Whoa. Hey, it's our buddy Manny. How you doing, Manny? I'll be back in a second.
That is unprofessional. The has-been pirate and his bedside rug. Oh, should have known better. Yes, something's not right. A flying island inhabited only by pirates. The place should be buzzing with life.
Yeah, it should be Tortuga.
Right. Instead, there's not a soul here. Just a couple of animals and ugly statues.
Fluff again?
No, I won't leave here without the booty. A djinn who can grant 3 wishes. That's almost as good as your artifact of divine fate. What are you? I'm afraid there's nothing we can do while Nate is incapacitated. You can look big on. You're lucky the Mary's locked up and the old tub only weighs Nate since he saved her life. Otherwise, I'd have nabbed the lamp ages ago and been long gone. You just make sure Nate comes around again, okay?
Alright, go to the jetty. I want to take a look at this over here. Oh, we can climb up here. I didn't think we could get up here. And there is nothing of note except the bling bling. Okay. And what do we have in our inventory? We have a pan and we have an under 85-day fills. I assume it's alcohol.
Looks like.
Can't use this on the coconut. The heck? Guess not alcohol. Oh! Allows us to change our critter. Well, that's neat. I wasn't expecting that. Let's rock the powder blue for now. I like the powder blue. I wonder if you have to use that as a puzzle mechanic. Or is it just fun?
I don't really remember.
Hi, Pie Parrot. Most useless.
Get off those peanuts, you ugly bird!
I was gonna say the most useless conversation ever, and then they say that.
I've got a new artifact. It's fantastic. Don't look! Get off those peanuts!
The heck is this? Okay, so the bird is stopping me from using this magical thing for some reason. I'm not really sure why. Okay, why the heck did I do that? Why did I put the pin there? That's cool. No, put it back. Barbecue some bird. Okay, so I think I'm supposed to heat the pan up, but there's got to be something in the pan. There's got to be something in the pan to heat up. Yeah, it doesn't say it's it doesn't say it's hot or anything now, so it's got to be something I put on the pan to cook. Either a coconut, an egg. Say coconut because that was the thing on the tree.
Mary, nothing. Looks sick.
Okay, we can actually board the Mary after looking at it. What's with this dumb bird? Leave me alone, bird! Like, I'm a bird too. We should be getting along, and you're really annoying me.
I've got a new artifact. It's
So the stupid bird doesn't let me do anything. Doesn't
Yeah,
let me
he's like he's the Red Pirate's personal guard, I guess.
Oh, it's Red Pirates. I thought it was Nate's. Okay, that makes more sense now. Well, we haven't looked in here yet. What in this stone? Had to try. Do you ever see a show called, do you ever see this movie called The Librarian?
Nope.
Do you like Indiana Jones?
Nope.
Okay, then you may not like The Librarian. A Librarian is basically sort of like a B-type Indiana Jones movie, except it stars a guy who's, like, incredibly smart. He has no action skills at all. He's not a fighter or anything. He's just like a really big brain and a really big nerd. He knows multiple languages, philosophies, and things like that. But the idea is he gets a job called a librarian, and the library is a housing spot of all the ancient artifacts ever in the world. So he had the sword in the stone, and he tries to pull it because of course everyone does. You had the Ark of the Covenant. And so it's basically a treasure hold of all the great artifacts in the world. And it's just the job of a librarian to protect it. And I just always thought it was a cool movie because it was about a guy having a really big brain rather than, being the muscle type. Although he does get some muscle type friends who help him out, but still.
Yeah, it sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, they made 3 movies. The first one was about the Spear of Destiny. The second movie was... Got the second movie. The third movie, I think, is King Solomon's Mines. And then they made a TV show off it. The TV show wasn't as good as the movies, though, unfortunately. But... Cornucopia. I have no idea what you're saying there. Is it saying the water's good, or... Okay, that does not help me.
No, it's mine.
Just pulls a gun.
Enough damage already.
You can look bigger.
All gone. Left alone. Alone.
Just talk about how everyone's gone from the island. Okay, there's something under there that I can't grab. So is this before the opening of the game?
Yes.
Yeah, because he had the lamp. So this had to have been before. Okay, just wanted to double check. Because otherwise that would be really weird.
Yep, there's something caused this nade to go flying towards the ground.
Okay, so it looks like you only get one, but if you need to get more, you can come back here and get more. Oh my god. Mojito.
Mojito.
Baboon's bottom. Barney Mary.
Mary.
Grog. Ingredients: rum, brandy, whiskey, red wine. Just all alcohol. It's got a little pirate symbol up here as well. Great illusion. Heck is this? Apparently don't drink with this. This must be dragon's breath from Quest for Glory. Oh, we need this. So we need milk, salt, and peppermint. Should probably write that down. Looks like I don't need to write down. He just tore out the page. Okay, never mind. Beep bop, man gang, dongadoc, freak out. Probably need those though. Let me write this down real quick, just so I have it. So we have milk, salt, peppermint, and then we have beep boop, man gang, don kadok, and freak out. Cool. Always have a pen and paper handy when you're playing a game like this. Okay, nothing probably else there. Let's talk to the 8. Glug 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 watami, glug mojito, glug rog, glug bansala mary. These seem like all the other drinks. This is the most useless conversation. I seem to have got that one. Okay, what the heck do we just order? Baboon's bottle. Not supposed to drink it, Critter.
But you can see the monkey does the moves when he makes the drink.
Yeah. So do I have to like learn each of these? So do I have to watch him and learn how he moves in order to solve the puzzle?
Yeah, you have to figure out which moves correspond with making that hangover drink.
So I have to go here, and I have to like look at grog, and beep boop is the second movement. So do I need to like know the movement, or will it just do it for me? Like, do I have to describe? I don't. Let me come back to this puzzle later. I'm trying to figure it out way before I need to figure it out. Question is now, though. Milk I get from the coconut. Why do I get salt and peppermint? And how do I get the coconut? Because I definitely need to get the coconut somehow. But it's too far.
I don't want any peanuts. I want that love-struck idiot to sober up and stick to his part of the deal.
Does it have something over here? Jenny, that's right. Okay, I make him our friend. Nope, that does not make us friends. I don't see anywhere else to go. Am I missing something?
You can do the coconut now.
Question is, how do I do the coconut now? I don't see any way to get the coconut. Wait, happen over here? Nothing over here. How the heck do you do the coconut now? There's literally nothing else to do. What am I missing? I'm missing something. What am I missing?
So give that recipe to the bounty hunter.
Okay, that does make sense. I thought we had to mix the drink.
You do, but
Hangover healer, milk, peppermint, and salt. A barkeeper's worst nightmare destroys hours of good work in seconds. Good idea. No problem.
Okay. Don't think I would have ever thought of that. I probably would have just used every item on everything and eventually gotten it, but...
Oh, you tried moving the peanuts around the screen, and I figured you were about to do the recipe.
Maybe I would have. I just wouldn't have never thought that. Okay, you can't put coconut here. So you can't heat up the coconut. You need to break the coconut somehow, though, to get the milk.
If I want a coconut, I'll shoot one down myself.
Months, foot.
Split the coconut with the sword. Ah, there we go. Okay, so we have one ingredient. We still need to get salt and peppermint. Aren't peanuts salty? Well, is that the ingredient?
No, I don't think the peanuts are related to that.
Okay. Surprised to see that these items, which I thought were just joke things on the map, actually came in handy. Okay, we have the milk, so we know that that's one of the items we need. But the problem is we got to get rid of the parrot. Because until we get rid of the parrot, we can't do anything else.
Well, you can keep collecting ingredients.
I don't know anywhere else to go.
So you need to go retrieve an item that you set down earlier.
The pan?
Yep.
Just want to check first. Man, it looks like that's where you're supposed to put the pan now.
Eventually.
Gotta use it for multiple things. It's kind of annoying.
You need to put something in the pan first.
I don't. Put water into the pan. So a pan full of salty water. So I assume that's the salt.
Yep.
So now we need a peppermint.
Well, you need to finish getting the salt also. You need to get rid of the water, basically.
Fight with the pirate ape. Oh, that's what the heater does. You heat all the water out and it leaves the salt behind. That's what this is for. You're not supposed to cook anything. Well, technically. Anyway, I guess you are cooking something, but...
There you go.
Can't grab the pot anymore. Okay, so we have salt, milk, and now we need peppermint. But we can't get on the boat because the bird over here is in the way. We can't do anything with this magic padlock because the bird's in the way. Giving the bird peanuts doesn't seem to do anything at all. Oh! Maybe it does do something. I think it was too late. Okay, what am I doing wrong?
I don't think you actually can do that.
So maybe a neat puzzle. Peppermint. Peppermint. Is this a Monkey Island reference? Guy just needs a breath mint. I got a peppermint.
Don't need it.
Can't talk to the
Oh,
pirate.
what do you want?
Maybe I can't talk to the pirate.
Critter. Nate's sidekick, right? Leave me alone. I want to sleep.
Okay, I can't talk to the pirate. I can't get that. Hold on a second. Do you have a drink that requires peppermint besides fire? Peppermint mojito. Mojito.
Good thinking.
Yeah, I just don't know if it's gonna work though. Because there's a drink, but there's nothing else I can do with that. Take a class of peppermint leaves. Hey, there we go. All right, so we got the peppermint. Oh my god, we actually have to describe the motions? Oh, this is...
Good thing you wrote them down, huh?
Well, I wrote them down, but I don't know what they look like. Like, it's beep boop. Like, which one is beep boop? Fortunately, there's no way to cancel this.
It's alright, just pick a couple random things and fail it. And...
God, this is gonna be a pain in the butt. Okay, so I know the second one of Grog was beep boop. So beep boop, I think, is a robot. Okay, so beep boop is a robot. If I got that right. Yeah, beep boop is a robot. Then we need Mongong, which is the first one of the mojito. Okay, so jumping. So jumping. Right arm up, I guess. Dokadong. Baboon's bottom. Which one is the bottom? So that was like a bounce?
Yep, like a dribble.
I like the word dribble.
Like a basketball.
Yeah. And then the last one we need is a freak out, which is the second one of the Burning Mary. Okay, so Joe Henry wave. Okay, so we have the Joe Henry wave as the last one. Oh! Aw, what the hat? Aw. I want to be like like my favorite doctor. Is nobody can actually get the hat? So I want to know how to get the hat.
I don't remember.
Okay, so first one is robot. Is that robot?
Yep.
Then we had jumping with the right arm up. I think it's that one.
Yep.
And then we had the dribble, which is this one. And then we had the Joe Henry wave, which is this one.
It wasn't so bad.
Whew. Well, thankfully each one seems very different from the others, because then I could sort of describe them a little bit in my notebook, but trying to describe things on a written page versus what you're seeing isn't the easiest thing to do. All right.
Yeah, that's true, but it's nothing compared to those puzzles we encountered in Critter Chronicles, though.
That's true. All right, so give this to Nate.
What? No. What the? It tastes like. And it's also driven away that lovely drunkenness.
Finally. Can you get the lamp now?
I love the Boba Fett character. We need to get out of the cemetery as soon as possible. That isn't worth it. Why do you buy an outfit like that?
Cool suit. Make it yourself?
You don't know anything about engineering. I don't know anything about small talk. Let's leave it at that.
When you get out of this.
We need to get out of this cemetery. There'll be plenty of other opportunities to find fame and fortune out there.
We're here because of the magic lamp, and we're only going to leave this island with it.
Says who?
This here.
Alright, fair point. Lamp isn't worth it. Somebody's
There's
doing that
something
right
shady going on. Can't you see it? The lamp isn't worth it.
A lamp with a gin in it that grants you 3 wishes. That's worth pretty much everything. Anyway, we need it to get off this island.
Why?
The Red Pirate chained up the Mary with a magic padlock. Only he can open it, or a powerful spell.
Okay, that was a padlock.
And I take it you don't want to leave the Mary behind.
That's what that thing did.
I'll think of something.
Huh.
1 wish for you, 1 for me, and we'll sell the 3rd to the highest bidder. That's what we agreed. If we use 1 wish to free the Mary...
Then there's still 1 wish for me and 1 to sell. Where's the problem?
But...
I don't care what you do with your wish. Release the Mary or leave her here.
Charming. All right then. What was the plan again?
You were going to put the Red Pirate and the Palace Guard out of action.
Check. Well, apart from the ape.
Well, as soon as it's out of the way, I come in and get the lamp.
And you're really going to come in through the crystal dome without Red noticing?
Swift and silent. No problem.
He has some really powerful artifacts in there. If he catches us...
You just take care of the monkey. I'll take care of the rest.
Stop keeping me from my work, you little chatterbox.
Alright, the first thing I want to do is give items to Nate, such as the peanuts.
Mums, thoughts?
You're too kind.
I don't think I need to give him the recipe. But now we can go to Jetty. I can give the peanuts to the bird.
Do you like peanuts?
Another peanut? Ah! Na 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 na.
Why can I not grab that blanket?
Another peanut.
Oh, you gotta replace that blanket with the other blanket, don't you? I hate it when adventure games do this. They're like, oh, you can do something, and then you try to do it, and you're like, nope, you can't do it like that. It's like, ugh. And you get this cloth somehow.
He didn't let this bundle out of his grasp all evening and refused to show me what's in it. He was almost shocked when I wanted to see it. Just a little bitty peek.
Nate, are you mad?
I just wanted to have a little look.
No one could look at it. It's dreadful.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Fine. I won't do it again. Got your newest acquisition under that cloth?
It's dreadful.
If it's dreadful, why don't you just lock it away?
It's a wondrous tool. It's so powerful.
And valuable? More valuable than, let's say, that magic lamp over there?
You can defeat whole armies with it. Do you understand? And I had to try it out. What's the point of having that kind of power and not using it?
That would be irresponsible.
Exactly. When there's something you can do, you have to do it.
Where are all the pirates?
Tell me, where are all the other pirates?
Gone. Left me. All on my own. All of them. Most of them mooching around Pirates Bay, living off other people's work. That's not what I call honest pirating.
I think we should go back to sleep. Especially you.
You're not gonna leave me, are you?
What? No. We feel extremely content on your deserted flying rock.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Okay. I want to get off of here. Immediately.
Okay, let's start by looking around the room because with Nate we get different.
An old sword in a rock. That poses several questions. What did the poor rock do wrong to make someone want to stab him? Who had enough strength to drive the sword into the rock? And above all, who profits from murder? God, I'd make a fantastic detective.
No, I don't think it would.
What would I want with an old sword? Anyway, it's probably rather blunt. Who knows how many rocks it's stabbed already?
Oh, come on, just try it. Aww.
Spirit compass. The needle's spinning all the time. I can't imagine that's worth much. Who would want a compass that doesn't point north?
Pirates reference.
There's a lot of valuable things in here, but that there is the crown jewel. A magic lamp with a djinn living inside it who grants you 3 wishes. He'll make me rich and powerful so I'm finally worthy. I wonder whether I can just...
Yeah, I knew it wouldn't be that easy. What's with this guy and animals messing me up?
Nothing.
And none of them are penguins. That is penguin discrimination. I'm filing a lawsuit.
A few old peanuts in a dirty bowl. A dinner for champions.
Okay, so I could have gotten peanuts with him.
Fortunately, Critter's drink has ensured I got out of this without feeling sick and having a headache. But it's still going to be a while before I stick my nose in a book like that again. That's the guy who mixed me all the drinks. You should be ashamed of yourself giving a man what he wants like that. We want to steal the oil lamp without being noticed, so we've got to get rid of that ape. The Red Pirates got loads of magical toys and an extremely unstable psyche. A dangerous combination. A fight would be too loud and over quickly. I've seen a pirate ape sink a ship with his bare hands. We want to steal their...
Okay, so that's all the same. I only have Peanuts right now.
He's incorruptible, and he's Red's right-hand man, and the barkeeper. I won't get anywhere with Nuts.
Nuts. Okay, so I don't really have a lot of stuff right now. Yeah, right there, Critter.
Creepy. They look so real.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Had the people been turned to stone?
This town has long been the heart of piratedom in Aventásia, at least for the flying pirates. Every stone, every nail, all stolen from somewhere by hard-working pirates. Since the Red Pirates seized power about 10 years ago, this place has gone to the dogs.
But how are people being
Some
turned to
would say
stone?
it wasn't any better in the past, and I'm just glorifying the olden days. But I say, Crazy Dead-Eyed Jones, Keelhaul Keith, and Bob, I'll have your guts for Garters Drake, they were real leaders. A water trough isn't such a comfortable place for a drunk to sleep, as one might guess. But what can you do? You gotta uphold the traditions.
Traditions, traditions, tradition.
At first, I thought they might be new pieces for the Red Pirates collection. But then he'd surely have them in his palace and not out here. I actually like coconut milk, but after that drink Critter gave me, I wouldn't even drink it from the belly button of... I don't want any coconut milk.
I'll talk to Critter in a second. Let me
Me and the
explore
short guy
first.
over there were quite sure Red wouldn't do me any harm, for the time being at least. He's a gambler and a collector, and he likes winning. He would have savored his victory first of all. And before he hung me up as a warning, we'd have been long gone with the lamp. I don't even know what that gnome's called. I met him in a tavern in Bonzing and told him about the lamp. Has some good tricks up his sleeves. If he says he can open a crystal dome in a flash without making a sound, then I believe him.
I was gonna say, is that Wilbur? But no, it's not.
Hey, partner.
That would be pretty cool if that was Wilbur. So like a different timeline Wilbur, whatever. Anyway, what the heck did you pour down my throat?
Whatever you poured down my throat, it worked. I haven't been this sober for weeks. That wasn't a compliment.
There was this game called Arcanum. Steamworks and Magica, I think it's called. Did you ever hear that old one?
I've heard of it.
So the way Arcanum works is it's got this weird system where the more points you put in magic, the less good you get at technology. And the more points you put in technology, the less good you get in magic. So you kind of have to pick, you know, if you want to be a techno person or a magic type person. And with all the strange things going on, I'm just wondering if maybe this is Wilbur, but he lost all his magical powers and instead got all these, like, machine-like powers. But that's where my brain went. I thought of Arcanum, and I said, hey, that would be a neat trick. I think we have to work together if we want to get off this island.
It's time for teamwork, Critter. We'll only get the lamp and get off this island if we work together. You distract him, I bash him on the head. I get shot at, you jump in front of me. You know, teamwork.
Great teamwork.
See you later, Critter.
Let's talk to the bounty hunter.
I don't know what else. Me and Critter will take care of that darn ape. Then Tin Man will...
Okay. It's in the bag. Yeah, that doesn't help.
We, the Pirates of Pirate Island, demand that his head disappear from our island immediately.
Okay.
Signatured XXX, 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 and so on. No one knows exactly why this island is flying. Most people suspect it's down to a failed magical experiment or a joke of the gods. Either way, it was the perfect hiding place for airborne pirates. The island sometimes flies higher or lower depending on the temperature and time of year. At the moment, we should be floating about 4,000 to 5,000 meters over the Umzu Desert. I asked the Red Pirate about the statues. He avoided the question and ordered the next round. The life of a pirate isn't what it used to be. You have to look for alternative sources of income now. Ringtones, promotional events, merchandising.
Merchandising.
This shop wasn't here when I lived here. It seems to have been abandoned at short notice, just like everything else. If the clothes I have now weren't of much higher quality than these pirate t-shirts, this would be the ideal opportunity for a bit of thieving.
This place should have been called Yogurt's Hook.
The padlock really does look magical. I wonder whether... Shh, shh. All right already. Look, but don't touch. I get it.
A really annoying bird.
A real pirate's bird. His father was probably a parrot with a chick in every port. Hey, you ugly bird.
No man, I want it.
Get off those peanuts, you ugly bird!
Huh, he can talk.
Normally I wanted to say don't insult a bird, but this bird's
Do
annoying.
you think I could persuade you to turn a blind eye while we disappear with the Mary?
Let's get out of here! I won't stay on this island for the day!
Oh, you want to come with us? Fantastic.
I've got a new artifact! It's fantastic!
You're just blabbering any old garbage.
You're just blabbering any old garbage!
There's salt in the pan. I can imagine Critter's responsible for this. It would seem that while I was analyzing our situation in the water trough, he was just causing mischief. The lens was mostly used to dramatically shorten the getaway of airships whose occupants had incurred the wrath of the Red Pirate. My Mary. The Red Pirate himself chained her up when we arrived. I wasn't expecting that. Granted, it did used to be his ship, and he's attached to her. But a huge magic padlock? It's a bit over the top if you ask me. Once we've got the gin, the rest has to follow really quickly. I wonder whether open the padlock and let it rain gold would pass as one wish. We'll see as soon as we've got the oil lamp. Once we've got the gin...
Okay. So that's all the same.
If the padlock really is a real magic padlock, the gin will be our only chance to open it. But perhaps the Red Pirate is just playing a trick on us. I'll have to take a closer look. A gin's wish is worth a hell of a lot.
Okay, so all I have is peanuts. That's the only thing I've been able to pick up. If I get peanuts up here, he flies up, but we can't pick this up because the game doesn't let us pick it up for whatever strange reason. The only thing I can think of is that you have to use something on the blanket, and you have to switch it out.
So you're kind of on the right track here, but you need teamwork.
Oh! That still doesn't make any sense, though. Like, why would it matter if one person gives the peanut? Oh, because of... Oh, that's why. Okay, thank you. I would have never thought that the bird actually followed you.
Shh! Would you... Hey! Shh! All right. No harm done. No reason to squawk on like that.
And it didn't work anyway! Because in order to get this, we gotta put the other one down. That's what you need to do. The question is, how do we get this blanket?
So you actually don't need the other blanket for this.
Rat has always been bad at that. That's a...
So what am I doing wrong here?
Hey, partner. I need to think.
So it's basically what you just tried a minute ago, but you want to move into the town, move off screen, and the parrot will follow you clear off into the other screen.
The what? The parrot will follow you off the other screen?
Yeah, the parrot will. If you leave the dock, the parrot will follow Critter all the way over there.
Why? Like, I would have never thought of that. Like, ever. Because only when you go off screen, the, like, puzzle ends. Thankfully, we got you here. Otherwise, I think I would have gone crazy with this puzzle. Oh, you got to be kidding me. What? What? Am I doing this in the wrong order?
I wonder where...
I'm trying to figure it out.
Another...
Puzzles drive me crazy. What if he follows me in the pause? No, he does not.
But what's in your character's inventories?
Not much.
Yeah, what's in Critters?
The recipe. Peanuts and the color changing.
Another...
Maybe I can go on the Mary. Maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe I need to get on the Mary this way. Yeah, maybe I can get on the Mary though.
So after you remove the blanket from the barrel, or what are you doing? Are you clicking off screen a little bit, or?
Yeah, I'm just clicking off screen.
Yeah. How about, okay. Try this again. Don't do that. See if you can do something else after you take the blanket. See if you can do something else. Not with your inventory. With the barrel again, maybe. No, don't put the. No. Don't use an item. Click the barrel without the item in your hand.
Once we've got the... I wonder where...
Ah.
There you go.
An empty barrel.
Aha.
Looks promising.
Aha. That is devious as heck. Boom.
Good night, Gracie.
Very familiar. A little too familiar though to the puzzle from the first chapter with Ivo.
Once we've got the gin.
I can't count on the Mary? Wait, Critter's the only one that can board the Mary? Why is that a thing?
I don't know.
I mean, you can't board the Mary.
That's what you got to do before that, anyway.
Once we've got the. Ow! As I feared, it's one of Red's magic toys. Now we need a magician, a magic skeleton key, or we'll have to sacrifice one of the Djinn's wishes after all. Damn it! Fezzes are cool.
Hey, we got a Fez!
There you go. You don't need the monkeys. Just get one.
Here, perhaps you can make use of it.
Look.
Oh, you have to use it though. You can't just put it on. Oh, I want a Critter to wear a Fez. Yeah, it's an item. I was hoping it would be a costume thing.
Yeah.
Looks like.
Oh! Wait a second.
Here.
Look too.
I just had a thought. I didn't think it would work that well, but
now all
that
we
worked.
have to do is get you out of there.
That's my job.
Right. How long will it take? In the meantime, I could.
What were you saying?
Wow.
And that's why you should always have a reliable partner.
It was nothing really.
Dude, this guy's amazing.
Oh, I wasn't talking to you. Now let's get out of here. Get ready for the big show, Critter.
Oh, hello. You're a new one.
Ta-da!
What?
Aren't you supposed to put on a big show? Good grief.
Never had a friend like me. Are you sure you are the Djinn in the line?
I always thought Djinns were godlike super magicians with healthy egos.
Oh, yeah. They're great.
But aren't you a Djinn too?
Oh, well, yes. That's true, of course.
I mean, not that you aren't great. I just thought you'd be bigger.
My brothers are all bigger. They serve the most powerful rulers in the universe. Me, you know, they sent me here to practice. They said no one in this strange old world would really notice if I screwed things up.
What's your name?
Nate's the name, but you can call me Master Nate. What's yours?
Benjamin bin Nabil Tafik bin Ekrem Kamal bin Abbas ibn Hadshi.
Hi, Ben.
I'll call you Benny.
Yeah. Supposed to grant me 3 wishes, right?
As you're a Djinn, you have to grant me 3 wishes, right?
Of course. Yes, sure.
But?
But it would be nice if, well, can we agree on 3 small wishes?
I define small. Man with a vivid imagination. How are they gonna be interested in small? I'm gonna padlock first, what about the rest?
You mean if I want my own kingdom with immeasurable riches, then it's only allowed to be a small kingdom?
Yes, well, I could perhaps come up with a coin.
A coin?
A coin?
A single
I'm
coin?
trying to impress an elf princess. Do you really think a coin is going to blow her away?
I'm just not that good at magic.
Not that good at magic? Take 10 breaths and count deeply. All in good time, Nate. All in good time.
So that's cool though, how the whole reason, I mean, this is totally out of Aladdin, right? You got the guy who gets a genie to try to impress the princess.
Yep, heavily inspired, I'm sure.
Yeah, and I love Aladdin, so I'm all good with that. It's like my favorite movie. My first wish, open the magic padlock.
Let's start with something easy. Open that.
Oh.
Oh?
It's not really that easy.
Not that easy?
Please don't pressure me. I don't like it when people get on my back.
Concentrate and open it. That's my wish.
All right then. I did it! Did you see that?
You didn't do anything!
You're supposed to open the padlock.
But that's a magic padlock. I can't do that.
Oh, why'd you free the bird?
Benny, now.
But what if I do something wrong?
You've already done something wrong. I believe in you.
Benny, how long have we known each other?
About a minute?
And in that time, you've only disappointed me once.
Really?
Yes, I believe in you. Let it all out, Benny. It's you against the padlock.
Come on, Benny.
Well, all right then.
I can explain.
The lamp belongs to me.
You don't want it.
Oh, I'm happy to talk about it.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh?
Domu.
I wish I could comply to your request. Really.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And that's where we started this whole adventure. Thank you for watching this video and being the #1 YouTube community in all of YouTube. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you would like to see next. I always love to hear from you. And remember that you matter, you are brilliant, and you are loved. Always be true to yourself and never let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly, feathered, flightless bird.